I think everybody's coming out story are stories, but the one that stands out with me was my very first time with my very first boyfriend. We're at home, my home. My mother's out of the house, and we thought she was gone for the day. So we were in an intimate hug. We were kissing, and she walks in, and immediately she's like, "What is going on?" 1973. The American Psychiatric Association just said that being gay was not a mental disorder. My mother still sent me to a psychiatrist. Spoke to the psychiatrist, and he said to me, "Well, as long as you understand in your life now, you start with 2 strikes. You're black and you're gay." I always remembered that, and it never bothered me either way because I was able to live my life. Every time I come out, and like I say, there are so many different ways that one comes out to so many different people. You come out to your family, you come out to your friends, and eventually I came out to my coworkers, and they were extremely supportive. I think that if you live your life, if you live in truth, people respect you and respect that you are doing what is best for you. There were troubles, there were problems, of course, but all in all, coming out each time I came out freed me further and further to be myself and to be who I am. So it's a great thing for me. I grew up in the late 60s and early 70s. I remember talk about Stonewall. I remember talk about how people, gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people were coming out, and because I lived through that generation where we found our voice, Pride Month is extremely important to me to this day. My first Pride that I ever went to was Black Pride in DC on the Howard University campus. Seeing so many people of color, people who looked like me, people who sounded like me, coming out and coalescing over a movement sort of, really just empowered me to continue to be myself, continue to come out in as many ways as I could. So Pride Month for me remains important because it's kind of the linchpin for what we've done and what we continue to do to show the world that we're here and we're not going anywhere. I celebrate Pride Month all the time. And what I do now is I work with 2 youth groups. Twice a week, I get to sit and listen to young gays, lesbians, transgender youth talk about their experience. And for me to be able to share what I went through decades ago with them as they go through it today, I just marvel at how brave these young people are. And I remember how it was for me, and it was scary because it was a different time. But listening to these young people, they tell the same stories that we tell today. So what I do for Pride Month is what I do all the time. I share my story with people so that they see that they're not alone. And with the young people, I listen to them and offer advice when asked to help them move forward.